Hi, this is Ryan McQuinn. I'm part of the XCOP team. I am doing the sound effects, and I've got Family Tracker pulled up here. So Matt over at Red Triangle sends me about 10 or 15 sounds a month, and I listen to them. Sometimes they sound like they were made on the Nintendo, and I can make them sound just like that. I don't think that any of the ones in this bunch stand out to me as sounding like that, so it's not going to be an exact match, which I have to be kind of careful of anyways, because if it's an exact match, then it sounds like it's the same thing. So then it doesn't help us with like ownership issues. So anyway, I'm going to make this. Actually, I already did. It sounds like this. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect match, but if you just listen to it on its own, just as its own thing, without right after the other one, it'll do for. I'm not sure what beam is for, but I think it's close enough that Matt will be good with it. It doesn't sound as pleasant to me as like the notes in that are like very distinct. You can hear exactly what the pitch is doing, and this is just a lot fuzzier. So that's why I don't think it came out of Family Tracker or out of the Nintendo audio software. But anyway, so I made that, and in order to figure out, see, here are the notes: G and then E. R means slide down, Q means slide up, R means slide down. This A makes the volume slide up. This one makes the volume go down. Hear how the first note kind of goes away before the next note starts? It's because it goes down there. And then here the volume's going down again for the final descent. This V shapes the sound of this first square wave, and this one, I was trying to get a cleaner sound, and this is about as clean as I could get, was using these two without it sounding, I don't know, it didn't really sound good to me. So in order to figure out what these notes were, I both used my ears and played on my keyboard, and I also looked at it in Isotope Insight, and you can see the shape of the thing here. Here, I'll let me unfreeze it. So let me freeze that again, so you can see. And then whenever I move my mouse here, I can see what the note is. You can see that changing up here in the corner. So you see the different notes there, and then I can compare them to, this is one that I just downloaded off the internet because I thought it would be easier. Usually I got a piece of paper kind of taped to my keyboard here that I look at, so I don't have to change programs and stuff. But you can see the note values there. So it's a combination of that and just using my ears. This time I mostly used my ears and then checked this to be sure that I was hearing what I thought I was hearing. And then it also, it helps, you could see on this picture that the first two notes are down there. Those frequencies ended up being a third apart. Then the second two notes are up here. Those frequencies ended up being a fifth apart. So now that I've got my Family Tracker session saved and I exported it as a WAV file, my next step that I'm going to do here would be bringing it into my XCOP mastering station. Let me go ahead and get it pulled up over here. So it's not going to be right there. It's going to be in XCOP Fam Waves. Yeah, I'm going to have to just ignore all missing files. I think I moved some stuff. I've done a lot in this XCOP mastering station Reaper session, and I guess I've moved one file somewhere. If I look at, see, there are no tracks here, but if I pull up my track manager, these are all the tracks that exist in the session. Geez, because that's a bunch. And then whenever I finish one, it ends up becoming 3 actual tracks. And I end up taking them out of the track control panel and the mixing control panel. See, like I could, if I put all these back in, then there they all are. So those are all the ones I've done so far. So that's how I manage that. So they're all muted, but then I have them all there and easy to reference. All the effects are bypassed. So here, I've got a second screen here. I'm going to be importing XCOP Ryan Beam, the wave file from. Let me turn on Snap to Grid so those go right in there. Going back to my second screen here to get to the Beam file that Matt sent me. I'll import that right here. And I'm going to volume match these and export it as an OGG before sending it back to Matt. So we'll get the starting places about the same. Let's see, oh, Snap to Grid is still on because I did that. Okay. That about that far in front of that one. That looks about right. Maybe a little closer. That's pretty close. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just needs to be really close. Okay. Here, bring the length out to there. Now, I tend to work in this fashion where I have everything muted. Oops, and then I just solo them. Sometimes I master the whole bunch at the same time. I did that last month. I liked how that worked out. Okay, so now we'll pull up Isotope Insight and leave this mode, the spectrogram, and go to the levels window. Here, the one he sent me, 24.1 LUFS. Pretty close right off the bat. Might not have to affect this or change this. Let's see, short term gets up to 29.2, 29.1. Wow. What's momentary? 21.4, 21.2. Okay, so this is fine. No one's gonna notice 0.2 of an LUFS, of a LUFS. But if I did want to change it by 0.2, could I? I just need to make this 0.2 of a dB louder. Let's try it. See if I can make it perfect. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I did the wrong one. Everyone don't panic. Okay, so this one needs to be like 1/10 of a dB quieter. Make it 0.2. Nice. 21.4 gets up to 29.4 or down to 29.4. Okay, well it's not now. Now I think it's further away there. Anyway, I volume matched it. Now I've got mine soloed. No, I've got the wrong one soloed. I've got mine soloed. Selection to items. We're gonna go ahead and render it. XCOP Ryan Beam. Online render, Ogg Vorbis. Render file. There it is. Now, here it is. properties. Okay. I thought I could verify in here that it was Og Vorbis. I'm pretty sure that I can. Take media source properties. Okay, that's fine. Beamwave. There it is. Xcop Ryan Beam dot og. Now what I'll do, leave them all muted. Highlight them all. Control Shift M. I've been sorting them by color. I guess if I sort them by track number, then it'll be, like, make it the first one, right? There, I just improved my process. Take them out of the track control panel, take them out of the mixing control panel. Go ahead and turn off monitor effects so that it doesn't turn on. That's the global control for all of my Reaper sessions. So save it, and that's it. Now I can I think I saved it in the wrong place. Well, I'll find it and I'll send it to Matt. It's in the wrong Reaper session, probably. Okay. Anyway, if anyone found this interesting, then cool. That's what I'm doing for the Xcop sounds, and it's pretty cool. I like it. I hope you enjoy the way that they sound in the game. And thanks so much.